Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. I believe it's Thursday. I lose track of days being working from home, but my name is Nia Noelle. I hope everybody is having a fantastic week. We are here for our virtual fashion industry mixer for February. And I am happy to be hosting this month. I got my girls here with me, and we're going to have a great time catching up with a few designers from our 2020 runway for Fashion Week Columbus. I'm just going to go ahead and bring these ladies to the stage here. Up first, I have Tracy Powell. How you doing, Tracy?
I'm fine. How are you, Nia?
Happy to see you here. You look amazing, super cute and stylish.
Thank you so much. You as well.
Thank you. And joining us as well is Xuena Poo. Hi, Xuena.
Hi, Nia. How are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, great. So, we a lot of you guys don't know, we sit behind and we talk a little bit before we get on here. But I know this, but there may be some people here that don't know this, but tell everybody together, each separately, what your background in fashion is and how you got started. Tracy, you want to start?
Yeah, I can start. Fashion has always been a part of my life, starting with my grandmother, my great aunts, and my mother. And it's just always kind of been a big part of me. So about 5 years ago, selling real estate, and I just decided to go for what I was passionate about, which was clothes and fashion, and went to CCAD, and here I am with my own line, and very excited to be doing what I love.
Yeah, and Xuena,
Yeah.
everybody, how you got started in the industry as well?
Very similar with Tracy, and also started very early age. And I learned all the Asian traditional Chinese weaving techniques from my grandma and my mom. And after that, when I was in China, I had my own company just to do wedding and evening gowns, which export to US and UK. After we immigrate to US, I just decided to go to one fashion school. That's why I was in CCAD and just graduated last year. And now I have my own line set up. Same story as Tracy.
Yeah, you guys do have similar stories. And Tracy, what year did you graduate? Because you came out really recently too.
Same as Xuena, 2020, May of 2020.
Yeah. Okay. So, and you guys, when you both got casted for the show, I had no idea that you guys were buddies too. So I was like, oh my gosh, what are the chances? Two classmates, two friends, two buddies. And a lot of you all have the same story. You started from basically family, influencing fashion. I think that happens to a lot of us too, because it's the same with my family. My dad sewed, my grandmother, my mom loved fashion. I think a lot of us are influenced by our family members as far as fashion. So obviously 2020 was a wild year. We didn't even know if we were going to have Fashion Week. Xuena, you were supposed to show at CCAD Fashion Senior Show, didn't get to do all that. You were with us. Tracy, this was your second year with us. How was it showcasing this past year? Because this wasn't a normal type of show for anybody. So tell us, how you guys felt and about it and how it all came together for you.
So the first year I presented, it was the 10th year anniversary, and everything was so exciting for me, being in my first time. So I'm really trying to soak everything in, and, it was exciting, like I said, and I'm so glad that I was able to do it, that year. And then with 2020 coming, with everything having to switch and be virtual, you guys did such an amazing job, putting everything together and making sure we were all safe. And the show ended up being amazing. I mean, it was still amazing, still high quality. Everyone looked great. So yeah, I was really surprised, but I loved it. It was just a little bit different, not as much of the hustle and bustle. I think it was like 300 models before, and we had to scale everything down.
Yeah, definitely scaled down. But for me, working on it, I still enjoyed it, you know, even though it was a smaller group. And maybe it's because we had been trapped in the house so long, it made it even more enjoyable.
Yes. Dying to get out.
Dying to get out, even though we were still, you know, like masked up and distanced and everything like that. So I'm excited that you, as a designer, still found it delightful and beneficial. What about you, Xuena? What was it like for you, you know, since it was such a different type of show?
Because it's my first show in life with Columbus Fashion Week in Columbus. So my first show came out virtually, so I'm lack of experience of what's a real show, how a real show will go. So for me, I feel just so excited and just feel that's great, because I was so touched by the teamwork, by the organization with Fashion Week Columbus, and especially with you and Tommy and Jennifer. Yeah, I just feel and Shelby, they managed the things so well. I love everyone there. And then even during after the show, Sarah so made me cry. I just feel she just feels so proud of me. She said we are Asian. You know, I just feel we should explore, we should let you we should show our culture to audience like this. I just this is what I should do as an Asian in America, like this.
Yeah. I think it's really, really beautiful. And that kind of touches on my next question too. It's like, what was the impact for you? It could be for your brand or you personally. What was how did the runway show and working with everybody impact you?
For me, you know, just like what Xuena said, you know, the teamwork and how, you know, people don't see all the things that you do behind the scenes to make it, you know, such a beautiful event. So just watching that and looking at how an organization should be ran, how a show should be ran, especially, you know, coming out being new, you want to have a good experience. So it really impacted me because it let me know what to look forward to and what to expect in the future.
Yeah. What about you, Xuena? What kind of impact did it have on you personally or your brand or both?
Totally agree with Tracy. Yeah, I just feel, I feel the team, I still say that the teamwork, everyone in the team really you are amazing person. Really, I feel so touched. And because this is the first show in my life, I don't know how this is going on, how this should be. So I really appreciate everyone encouraging me and just help me out what to do like this. I just appreciate that.
Yeah. I think that's so great. And, you know, from a person working behind the scenes and working with you guys, it definitely impacts us to see, you know, you guys come to us with an idea or a prototype of a garment or a piece of paper with a picture of a garment. And Tracy tells me these crazy ideas. She's laughing because she'll be like, what's that, girl? And I'll be like, okay, you know. I'm like, let me see what she's gonna do with this concept. But I just love that you guys, you know, come in and you have these ideas, or like Xuena, you came in and you had a garment and you're like, this is the collection I want to show. And I was like, wait a minute, can I touch it? Because it was just so beautiful and I just wanted to feel it. And to see from that conception all the way to the runway and see you guys walk out and you're smiling and you're like, oh my gosh, we did it. And we did it with COVID and we did it and nobody got sick. And, you know, just all these major accomplishments. It is just really fulfilling for us on the back end working to see you guys really blossom. But even better to me is what we're going to talk about now, the after effects. Because I think a lot of designers get in Fashion Week and think that it ends after the runway, but there's always after effects and things that happen as a result of Fashion Week. So Tracy, catch me up.
Yes. So thank you all. But, you know, when you're doing your photos and, you know, you're doing these press releases and you're speaking about your brand, you know, this, you know, helps us to get our name out there because otherwise, you know what I mean? So it really helps us in that way. And the aftermath is always great because now they know that you're out there, and you get these opportunities and get these phone calls. I was able after the show to do Wonder Ball, which 2020, which was amazing. And this year I'm going to do Art in Bloom with the Columbus Museum of Art. That's going to be April the 22nd through the 25th, and it's going to be in the garden. So I get to show my designs there. And Xuena and I, or actually 4 Ohio designers, we're going to be in a show in conjunction with the Decorative Arts Center of Ohio. There's an exhibition called Distinctly Paramount. So our runway show is going to be Fashions of Our Time. So we're honored, to be invited. But doing Fashion Week and doing these things and getting our names out there, allows us these opportunities for, us to be seen, and also the craftsmanship and the hard work as well,
Honey, let me tell you something. Y'all, both of y'all, the craftsmanship and hard work, like, people have no idea. Because I mean, like, okay, Xuena, so like this show that's coming up that you guys are doing together, are you doing a new collection or adding some new pieces to what are you going to be showing?
I will add some new pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So tell people, and I'm just saying this because I'm just like, it blows my mind. Like the jumpsuit. No, not the jumpsuit. Let me think. The look that was in the lookbook. Okay. How long did it take to make that look?
Oh, that take almost more than 2 months to wave to make it. That so it made me so exhausted.
Beautiful.
I ask because people have no idea how amazing it is and how much time you guys put into these pieces and stuff. And, and I think it gives people a new level of respect also for your craft and your garments. Tracy, are you showing some new pieces as well?
Listen, this is, film and fashion have always been a desire of mine. Taking, my themes, they're, always Mad Max or the circus. So this is right up my alley. Like, I'm so blessed and honored to be a part of it because, everything's probably going to be new because I'm thinking of my concept with movie, that I'm going to choose to create all my designs. So I have a lot of things going on in my mind, but definitely excited to go crazy.
Yeah. So the event at the art museum, I did watch Wonder Ball the other day virtually, and they were talking about Art in Bloom, and that's going to be something in person, correct?
Yes, it's going to be in the garden, so everyone should be spaced out. And so far, yes, it's going to be out in the garden.
Yeah. So I need to start picking out my outfit and matching mask because I'm sure
Carson Creasley's going to be there as well. So
wait, what'd you say?
Carson Creasley's going to be there as well.
That's right. That's right. They did say that. And I think that's going to be super cool. I think it's cool that, organizations are finding a way to do things and do it safely. And also it keeps you guys engaged and busy and creatively happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because creatives, right? You have to continue to create. Otherwise you lose that juice, that mojo. And I just really want to know also what's been some of the biggest challenges for you that could be creativity wise or whatever since the pandemic has been going on.
I'd say the downtime, not as much human interaction, I'm a people watcher. I get things from watching people and TV. I watch a lot of television now, everything is switched or we're reading a lot more. So, that interaction, I think, is what we're missing. So it's a lot of imagination, that you have to use.
Yeah. What about you, Xuena? What's been the biggest challenge for you since the pandemic with this?
For me, I now I'm doing my residency in Cleveland. So the challenge for me now is because of pandemic. So our workshop, which is very low registration, so we cannot have the workshop. So without the workshop, I cannot learn some new skills. I want to use some new skills in my future coming collections. So this is a challenge. I want to learn more, but there has not that much chance. Maybe after the vaccine, everything will goes okay. Yeah, I hope I should have enough workshop to learn, to explore more about all the new techniques I should learn.
Yeah, and that, that's something I didn't really think about, because a lot of people think, well, you're home, so expand your craft. But if your craft involves going somewhere to expand it more or learn from somebody else, I could see how this can be a little different. It's not like something that you really can go to YouTube.
Yeah.
You're just go to YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube, but you cannot see everything.
Right. It's crazy. And you know what I meant to say earlier, if you guys are watching and you have questions, we can see your questions. So definitely drop a comment in there if you have a question for Tracy or Xuena, and we're going to pop some up and answer your questions as well. I'm not just going to be the only one answering and asking questions about you guys, but this is one thing that I didn't write in our little pre-questions, but it's easy. But what are you hoping that, what is the first thing you want to do when the world's opened up and we're safe? Like, what do you want to do first, Tracy?
LA.
You want to go to LA?
I really want to pursue, that what I've been dreaming of for a long time, which is costume design for movies. So prayerfully I can take steps, to do that.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I mean, yeah, a lot of people don't know that about you, that yes, they figure out you're a movie buff and stuff because of your themes, but you actually want to, be that woman behind set or on Broadway or something, making that outfit that we gawk at on the big screen and stuff like that. So I really hope that comes true for you. What about you, Xuena? What's the first thing you want to do when things are safe?
I want to go to New York. I want to see the fabric. I want to touch the fabric. I miss that.
You're like me. I love to go to the fabric store and touch it. I hate shopping online. I don't want them to email me a swatch. I don't want them to send me the $5. I want to touch it and I want to pull it and feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. The fabric store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love to go there.
Yeah. It's just so crazy and crazy times, but I definitely think that there's a lot of things that we can take and learn from these times that we're in. And unfortunately, I saw on the news the other day, somebody said that this may not be the last pandemic for us. The challenge. We're not going to talk about that now.
No. Yeah, we're not going to bring it down.
Talk about that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so give me the dates for the tea show so people can be sure to watch out and get tickets and all that kind of stuff. Tracy, tell me again the date for the museum, Art and Bloom.
Art and Bloom is the 22nd through the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
And the Decorative Arts Center of Ohio, the dates for that is September the 18th. That is going to be our runway show. So there's going to be a brunch at 11 o'clock, and then following that will be the show. And it's a fundraiser, so the tickets are I believe, going to sell relatively fast, since the seating is probably going to be kind of small.
Look, seating small, tickets are going to sell fast for everything, and because we want to get the heck out of our houses.
We want to get out and see some fashion.
See some fashion, wear some fashion, celebrate you all and everything like that. So definitely, guys, get your tickets, support these two amazing women. Both of them are just amazing, have great fashions. And I just wanted to celebrate you two and just say how much I appreciate you guys and all of your talents. And I'm just going to sit back and watch and be like, I remember when they were fresh out of school and still amazing.
Yes. Staying up all night.
I know.
But we're still staying up. Yeah, we'll still be staying up. That doesn't change.
Yes. Yes, just staying up in another manner, doing different things. So, Tracy, how can people get in touch with you and shop your brand and ask for special pieces? Because I know, people are already planning outfits and looks and Halloween 21 and stuff. How can they get in touch with you?
Yes, Instagram is always, the House of Issa. You can follow me there, and also we're also going to sell our wares too at the show. All 4 designers. We're going to be selling art. Yes, so yeah, you'll be able to buy there and online www.houseofisa.org.
Okay. And Xuena, how can people get in touch with you and purchase and all that good stuff?
Instagram and also email, also my website.
What's your website address?
Just my name, xuenapu.com. Very easy and simple.
Okay. And you guys can see how to, let me point the right way, how to spell their names and everything right there. But Tracy, you're in the middle, so it's easy for you. When you're at home, it's a little different. So I got to.
Right.
Oh my goodness. So yes, please follow them on social media and make sure that you reach out to them. And I remember Tracy saying, I think it was this past year or the year before, don't call her at the last minute for a Halloween costume.
Gotta give me some time.
This ain't them big stores that pop up. I'm not going to say no names.
Yes.
They pop up at the last minute. These are custom costumes and designs and clothing. These women need time to make what you need and you want and make it perfect.
Yes. And just custom clothing, custom couture, if you have an event or if you just want to walk around your house in something nice, go to Kroger's. My husband will say, where are you going? To the store. I just need to dress up. I need to put on some clothes.
Let me tell you something. I'll share mine and then I'm going to ask you guys, what's the one thing you've been doing for yourself even if nobody sees? I put lipstick on under my mask because it makes me feel good. What are you guys
Fashion tip, matte. I put lipstick on, but now I've switched to matte because it stays on.
It doesn't transfer on your mask. Yes, honey. That's what right here. What you guys been doing for yourself that it may seem ridiculous, dressing up to the grocery store, putting on lipstick on what are you doing?
A lot of self-care, manicures, pedicures, just skincare regimens and yes.
You have
all
to.
The pampering.
Yeah. What are you doing for yourself, Xuena?
Just relax. I need to relax, sleep.
You need that. You need that. Well, ladies, it has been a delight talking to you. I'm looking at the questions here. There's no questions, just people are saying that they love you. Like Celeste said, both of you guys are amazing.
Love you, Celeste.
Thank you.
I love this lady right here. She says, yes, gives creators so much respect when people understand how much work and time go into our craft. So thank you for that amazing comment. I don't know this lady, but Patty's waving. Hi, Patty. We love you. Thank you for checking in with us. And some other comments. Oh, wait. Oh, this lady, she said she had internet connections, but she's in and out. But Shari, I believe her name is Shari, you can watch this video later on repeat on our YouTube page and our Facebook page as well. So big thank you to everybody for coming by and talking with us and leaving comments. And a thank you to both of you ladies. Any last parting words before we end our little girls chat here?
Come to our show. Yes.
Run it down one more time in case somebody just popped in, the 2 shows and the date.
Yes, the show Fashions, our runway show Fashions of Our Time at the Decorative Arts Center of Ohio is going to be September the 18th. And my light just went out at 11 o'clock. And then Art and Bloom with the Columbus Museum of Art is April 22nd through the 25th.
Yeah. All right, ladies. Well, I will go on a diet a little bit so I can lose this quarantine weight and wear an outfit. We're all doing it. Whatever. We're all doing it. You all stay safe. Appreciate you coming
Yes.
by. And thank you so much, everybody. We love you for coming by and watching us. A big thank you to Events Amplified for putting our event together today in our live. And ladies, I'm going to bring you down, but thank you so much. You all do not forget that Fashion Week, we have a website that you can check out all of our stuff on, and definitely follow us on social media and the Columbus Fashion Council. Thank you again, and have a great Thursday.